Welcome. I am Karen. This is Veronica Streams Coaching and Tarot. And today is our daily reading. I'm using Wizard's Tarot today. Um, kind of sticking with the same one for a bit. I've had some really good readings. I'm not going to jinx it. I almost jinxed it. I think I jinxed it. Let's not jinx it. We're going to just take a look at the current situation, well, the energies for today, like what's revolving around today. What does it feel like? What we don't see, um, what to look for, what's unexpected, strength or challenge and strength. I usually pull the challenge first. And then where does it all lead? And advice. And let's get going. I do personal readings. Link to my website is below in the description. I think my emails are too, maybe. I know it's on my shorts, but okay. What do we need to know? Whew. For today. Today is July 5th. Hope y'all had a good holiday for those of you in the U.S. Fireworks were going off by my house all night. Not to be a buzzkill. They wish they would give you the day after 4th of July off. God, that's a nighttime holiday. Okay. Yeah, I'm done complaining. Whew. What do we need? I'm going to cut them. Cut. Current energies, please. Oh, Ace of Pentacles. You guys. Wow. What we don't see. King of Pentacles. What to look for. Ten of Wands. Got this. What is unexpected today? Ace of Swords. Challenge. Justice, strength, Eight of Swords. That's a hard one when it comes up in the strength, and sometimes I'm wondering, anyway, where does this lead? Page of Swords, interesting. Advice, Temperance, more info on the page. Wow, interesting. Well, our sun is at the bottom of the deck. So really, oh, and then the moon is next, is behind that. So I guess that's good too. We've had some really cool beginnings because we had the Ace of Cups one day, the Fool the next day, and now we've got the Ace of Pentacles. And then we have the sun at the bottom of the deck. So there is something to be said about joy and happiness and starting something. It's interesting because I feel like we're starting all of the things, right? With the Fool, the Ace of Cups, and now the Ace of Pentacles. It's, I think too, and then we have the Ace of Swords sitting there. I'm going to sneeze. I feel like yeah, it's weird. Okay. I don't know. I like this Ace of Pentacles, but I almost feel like this energy is kind of magical too. I mean, if you look at it, it's not just a new beginning. I think it feels really good, whatever this is. Again, we're going back to those feelings of really good. It's it's like everything's falling into place. It's like all of the work you've done, everything is falling into place. And yeah, it's weird. I don't know, maybe it's an aha moment or something, but it's just everything is falling into place and it's kind of cool. I like that energy a lot, especially with the sun at the bottom of the deck because it speaks more than just work, love. It's joy in general on a day to day basis. I like that. I like that a lot. Um, and I think that's another reason why I go back to it. It feels good because when you have the sun, I mean, it just brings joy. And I'm sitting here, and I have decks all over my table here, and the sun's sitting over here. I was like, okay, just keep going with the sun. I'm going to clarify too. This actually, I'm going to use. Speaking of that, I'm going to use the Black Cat Tarot. I want to clarify this King of Pentacles, and um, I feel like this could be someone in your circle, someone that kind of has a hand on this, or could be considered like helping you in some degree or another, whether it's having your back or setting you up for promotion or finding a solution to a problem. It's something, it's not necessarily monetary, but I mean, it could be. But what is this king? I'm just going to pull one card, clarify the King of Pentacles for what we don't see. Four of Pentacles. This could be someone you're holding on to, like you've had in your life a while, but they're responsible for part of this new beginning. Whether, I mean, it definitely could be love, but it also could be just work, someone setting you up for something new, or someone just in your life that's, it could be anything. I'm not 100% sure, and I didn't want to pull a bunch of cards on it, but yeah, it feels good. So that's what you don't see. There is someone kind of helping this through, basically, and this would be someone that's important to you because obviously the clarifier is holding on to them, right? It's someone that you've had in your life a while. The Ten of Wands is in what to look for. And I like this. When I saw this, I went, yay, yeah, good stuff, because it means the hard work is paying off. And we're going to see the benefits of that hard work. And I really like that a lot, like a lot. Yeah, this is good, because I like the fact that it's a reminder, though, to look for that. Like, know that I think this reminder is for you to not just pat yourself on the back. That's not the word I'm looking for, but to recognize it, to recognize the hard work is paying off. Because sometimes we put in a lot of work for something and it just seems like, why am I doing this? Because it takes a while, and when things take a while, and I feel like whatever this energy has been over the last few days is something that's been working up to. So in that respect, I feel really good. And what's unexpected is the Ace of Swords, and this is all about being clear. I think something is coming clear because here is the challenge: is the Justice, and it is a challenge. So the truth might be hard, but it's going to allow for a new beginning, and you're going to get clarity because you have to deal with this truth. So sometimes the Justice, when we talk about the right thing's supposed to happen, well, and I think I've talked about this before, a lot of, like, you go into a lawsuit or something and you get a reading on it and you get justice. It's not saying you're going to win necessarily. I mean, depending on the rest of the cards, but it could just mean that the right thing is going to happen. And that could mean that you don't win, but that it's just. And that's the important thing to remember, that the just thing is happening. And I think that you will get justice today, but it might be hard. It might be a hard clarity because it's in the challenge. So understand that, like that it could be hard. The strength is the Eight of Swords. And this is odd to me, but I feel like sometimes, and I think we've talked about this recently, sometimes, because I don't see this as a positive card, what I do see is that sometimes when we're stuck and we can't move forward right away, it sets us up for something that we're supposed to be doing. So let's say we want to go somewhere and we can't for some reason, and because we didn't go that way, we had another opportunity shine its light on us, which if we would have gone, then that opportunity wouldn't have come, so to speak. So it's kind of like that feeling where, yeah, you might feel stuck, but don't look at it as necessarily a negative right away, because it could be something that's really good. So, yeah, where this is all leading is the Page of Swords. And I'm like, okay, well, what does this Page of Swords mean? And I got Three of Pentacles, King of Swords, and Hangman. So I do feel like because the Page of Swords is a lot about learning, you know what? I want to read in this book because in the other book, remember the wielding of the sword. I love that, about that page so much, actually. Um, yeah, student, curious, enthusiastic, young and experienced. So it's kind of leading towards learning something, but I do feel like part of that learning has been looking at something differently, and it has to do with working with this King of Swords, or a relationship with this King of Swords. Got Three of Pentacles, King of Swords, Hangman, and the Three of Pentacles is all about like working together and working as a team. So this is something that you're learning, that you're working as a team, but the King of Swords is kind of prevalent here, like right out there. And then the Hangman is about looking at things differently. So I think the Page of Swords is about learning something about this, like learning how to work with this person, learning how to come together with this person, but to think about it in a different respect. And I think it's going to be huge, actually. So yeah, I asked where it leads after that, and that's the Queen of Pentacles. So this could be some kind of relationship forming, but there is some kind of learning that you have to do. And that relationship, again, could be anything, okay? So keep that in open mind. When I say a relationship, we've got the King and Queen of Pentacles, something that you don't see, and then this leads to this. So I feel like it could be something coming in where it could be a relationship, but there's learning that has to be done first. So this may take a few days, because of the Hangman, Page of Swords. It's practicing but it's being, you're enthusiastic about something, and you're going to be even more enthusiastic about it. So it's going to feel, like that full energy yesterday. Well, it'll feel more like a kind of that young excitement type feeling. Yeah. Anyway, this is really good. I think the energy's good. I think there's some things to look out for, right? That justice, because it could be hard to understand the right thing or learn the right thing. Sometimes that's not always easy. So keep an eye for that. But other than that, I think all in all is good. And knowing that there's something beginning here. And again, we've had beginnings the last 3 days. So, really, and I think too, this is a reminder to go ahead and dream big. That just came to me, and I said it was magical. So I do feel like it's okay to dream big here. And even though, and if you have high expectations, maybe that's the unexpected too, is that you need to be clear about those expectations. So there you have it. I hope you enjoyed it. Please let me know if you did. Comment, like, all of the good things. I appreciate you, and have a beautiful day.